Alright. So Errol Spence told Bud Crawford, hey, yo, if you ain't get to fight me, what makes you think you're going to fight Jermell Charlo? Seemed like somebody having a power trip, huh? Okay, all right. So Bud Crawford went to BLK. Yeah, he told Errol Spence, hey, yo, we got some money over here and stuff like that. He tried to call you like a real dude. Hey, yo, man, we got some money over here, man. Go check this out, man. Let's get this fight over here. Errol Spence wanted to stay loyal to his side, to his business handlers out here, man. Cool. Loyalty is respected, right? Now, but if Errol Spence is not going to be fighting Bud Crawford, and Errol Spence don't want to fight Keith Tom Thurman, Errol Spence not going to fight Jerome Boots Edwards, Errol Spence not going to fight Virgil Ortiz, Errol Spence said that, you know what, I can't be in this weight for a long time, man. You know what I mean? I've been in this weight class my whole career. Cool. You know what I'm saying? 3-belt holder. I understand. So he said, I'll move up to 154. And there's only one man. There's only one man. There's only one king. There's only an undisputed champion up there, and his name is Iron Man Jermell Charlo. Now, of course, you know that Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo are friends, but it is the hurt business. Y'all might be friends, but I only see Jermell Charlo having one brother in boxing. That's Jermell Charlo. And that's understandable if Jermell Charlo don't want to move up to the middleweight division and step on his brother's toes. But you think you're going to move up to 154? What you going up there, Errol Spence? For money or for legacy? Look, because if you ain't going up there to fight Jermell Charlo, then you just going to be fighting for money. But Errol Spence also said that he don't take no tune-ups. That he fights the best, fighting the best. Well, there's only one best in the 154-pound division, and that is Jermell Iron Man Charlo. And people going to be like, hey, Punch, but you know they got the same trainer. No, it's cool. We've seen this before. Joanne Guzman has done a hell of a job with Jermell Charlo. Joanne Guzman actually picked up the slack of Derrick James when he was training Errol Spence leading up to Ugas fight, and Joanne Guzman, he picked up the slack. And we all saw how Jermell Charlo did in the Brian Castano rematch to become undisputed champion. So Joanne Guzman has done a wonderful job, and it's been a wonderful addition to Jermell Charlo. Derrick James could stay with Errol the True Spence, so that could be worked out very, very good. That could be worked out. And at the end of the day, even if they are friends, that's the way you break bread in the sport of boxing. You heard what Mike Tyson told Jermell Charlo in that interview. But it is what it is. That's how you break bread. You know what I'm saying? In the sport of boxing, that's how we feed our family. This is our job. This is occupation. This is the way we get our money. This is the way that we feed our family. Now, of course, it's a dangerous sport. You don't want to beat up your fellow friend, your fellow mate, your fellow brother and stuff like that. But we all know Jermell Charlo only got one brother, and that's Jermell Charlo. And I'm talking about in boxing. Of course, they got siblings outside of the sport of boxing, but you know what it is. Jermell Charlo and Errol Spence is probably just as tough and just as more of a challenge than Errol Spence versus Bud Crawford. For Errol Spence, Jermell Charlo might be a tougher opponent than Bud Crawford, moving up to the 154, fighting the undisputed champion. Come on, make that Hearn move up and fight the haggler. Come on. Don't let this friend get in the way of your legacy. Now, y'all know when Jermell Charlo was coming up and Errol Spence was coming up, you know what I'm saying? And y'all had dreams and goals. Y'all ain't say, you know what? I would not attain greatness if Errol Spence or Jermell Charlo get in the way of my potential greatness. No. You work your ass off to be the best of the best, to be great. And ain't nobody standing in your way by any means necessary. Errol Spence also said that the money is right. Shit, the money is right. Well, y'all always, Jermell Charlo and Errol Spence never complained about money with PBC. I think it's going to be good money for Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo in Texas. Beautiful. And I actually think it'll be a tougher fight. Yeah, maybe the marinating fight of Bud Crawford or Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's been marinated longer than, of course, Jermell Charlo and Errol the True Spence. But if Errol Spence is trying to move to the 154, and he's telling you he ain't about no tune-up, and he's telling you he's about the best fighting the best, then there's only one man that Errol Spence should be looking at, and that's Jermell Charlo. If you in the welterweight division and you saying you ain't gonna get you're not gonna get no Bud Crawford fight, so you gonna move to 154. What you gonna fight, Danny, Fundora, Lubin? No. You say you don't want no tune-ups. You want to fight the best, fighting the best. There's only one best in the 154-pound division, and that's Jermell Charlo. Errol Spence versus Jermell Charlo. Make it happen. Same side of the street, same people, same business handlers. It should be an easy fight to make. You're injured. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, probably the Belt Federation is going to give you a voluntary bout. Jermell Charlo was injured. They probably going to give him a voluntary bout if Tim Zhu picks, fights, maybe a Brian Castaño, maybe a Lubin, maybe a Fundora, maybe a Danny Garcia. And let's make this happen. Jermell Charlo, Errol Spence. And to be honest, I'm probably more excited about that fight than Bud Crawford and Errol Spence. I mean, that ain't happened. I mean, Errol Spence is saying that Bud Crawford is not going to get the Jermell Charlo fight, and Bud Crawford wants Jermell Charlo. So, right, let's push. Y'all trying to push Bud Crawford to the side like y'all been pushing Bud Crawford to the side ever since he came to the welterweight division. So keep on pushing him to the side. Errol Spence, Jermell Charlo. Now, I don't want to hear no fanboys out here protecting these guys. Like, nah, what you mean, Punch? What you mean? Why you trying to put Jermell and Errol Spence? I respect both fighters. Y'all know I respect the Iron Man, Jermell Charlo. That's one of my favorite fighters. One of the most accomplished fighters. Top 3, pound for pound. Let's make it happen. You want greatness, Errol Spence? You fight Jermell Charlo. Money, accomplishment, it makes sense.